channel, Savage Insomniac Radio, and it's actually mine and my daughter's channel. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about food delivery service and specifically Uber Eats and DoorDash. DoorDash is kind of going under a bit. Can't tell you how many people I've talked to that don't like DoorDash.
A lot of people don't.
So the thing is that when you shop through DoorDash and Uber Eats, and I love being a delivery driver, I don't actually mind it at all. But when you shop through there, we look for like $1 a mile. If somebody pays $2 a mile, you know, we're happy. And a lot of times if you're way out in the sticks, we like that because it's really dangerous, treacherous.
Especially having to drive back from that area.
So like we drove, it was a 15-mile drive today, right?
Yeah, to Oregon City, like more country part.
Was that 15 round trip or
15 to there?
Okay, so we took a delivery for 15 to there. We got paid about $25. So like normally for that type of thing, I'd like to see $1 a mile. You know, so it would normally be about, we actually got paid what we needed because he gave us 25.
Yeah.
So it's pretty close. I mean, normally.
And then we got another order before we ever got back.
So it made up for it.
Yeah.
Okay, but like normally if somebody was like, say they were 15 miles out, I would prefer to get there and back. So it would 30. So it'd be $1 a mile. If you're way out in the sticks, you're paying someone to drive in treacherous conditions and to where you don't want to drive. So you have that, and then you have the tip. And that's actually enough to pay someone who's driving. But in this, actually, if I get $2 a mile, I don't even care if you tip me. Not usually. It doesn't matter to me. And so in this particular, what I'm seeing with the public is something I don't like. So they're used to paying Uber, paying DoorDash, paying Postmates and Instacart exorbitant fees for access to an application. And the thing is, the application isn't that great. It's like, you know, you can't make modifications on orders if it's too high of a price, even if the person wants it. It happened to a client of mine the other day. I had to use my own money just to buy his stuff. And he PayPal'd me. Uber actually wants me to pay my own money and then send them a receipt. And then after I get said receipt, they want me to send that in and then they'll get back to me with the payment. I'd rather just work with my client.
It's actually easier because Uber like gives you the runaround for
it can take a lot of time. And it did one night, and I just finally went around it and I figured the problem out. So like I'll just give an example. Let's say you've got fare and tip and you've got your 7 miles. So you paid $7 for the 7 miles. And then you paid a tip of, I don't know what you paid. Let's just say $5. Let's say that was the 15% of the order and you decided to pay 15%. I'm not saying everyone does that, but let's just say for argument's sake. So you've got that $5 plus the 12, right? That's what you pay with my daughter and me for us to do it. With Uber, you're going to get to pay about 24.
Basically.
With DoorDash, it's about the same thing. Postmates, it's all those things add on a lot of fees. It's about double tip and fare.
Yeah, it doubles the cost, especially with shopping trips.
And then if you have a monthly subscription, you're paying for that every month. Maybe it's more worth it then. But seriously, you cannot communicate with your driver as well. Like, I'm very communicative when I'm at the store, and so is my daughter. And I've noticed that people really like that because we get them stuff that they'd never be able to get. Like, we call them. We've gone to other stores when things were out of stock. So I mean,
and they appreciate that communication.
Yeah, convenience is nice of an app, but these apps are kind of annoying. I've gone to use them and I've been like, yeah, I'm not interested. And being an Uber driver, I'm even less interested because most people won't text you to say, hey, would you rather have this? They just go with the substitution in the thing. And the majority of clients who have that go on, you know, who are out there, you know, ordering delivery services, they're just like, oh, well, I'll just take it. They've actually stopped caring if they even get their actual order. I've had people tell me, oh, it's no big deal that you forgot like I forgot to give someone their pop once and I went back because I canceled my other orders and because I had to. I didn't take any other orders. I got canceled one and I went back. I need to go back more?
I don't think so.
Okay. Anyway, these people, like, they were like, oh, you know, it's just that way with Uber. And I said, yeah, not with me. Like, I'm going to bring your stuff in. And so, You know, it's like, keep in mind that you don't get that personal touch. You pay more for that convenience, and that convenience isn't very convenient for the customer or for the person who's delivering. It's a lot easier to be able to text your client, make changes to an order. It just is, and have these exorbitant fees stop. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to stop talking, and I am probably going to do a video where I show this, where I actually show, I'm going to use DoorDash or Postmates or Uber, and I show all the expenses and how if you were to hire us, you're just not going to pay that much. I want this to be a local neighborhood business. The name of our business is Savage Eats and Errands. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.